Don't you fuck with my energy. 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 $1 special, and welcome to the month of Halloween. Girl, let's see what's going to happen with Cardi B and when you throwing bottles at strippers in the strip club.
Middle of a dry spell, Jimmy Rogers on electro up high. Mama's dancing with the baby on her shoulder. The sun is setting like molasses in the sky. What do you know about that? What do you know about that? What do you know about that? You guys don't know the more. Give me looking for black velvet and a needy boy smile. Yes, black velvet and that slow southern style. A new religion that will bring you to your knees. Black velvet, please. What? What y'all know about that? Like, I'm showing my age, am I not? Like, all right, guys. Hey, how are you? I am going to do a reading on Cardi B's, situation at the bar and things of that sort. I would like to comment on something before I start this video. Some of y'all are straight disrespectful with your comments, and I'm not going to take it anymore. I wish a bitch would get slack mouth with me. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you. We go into the damn reading. Let me see. So we're going to see if Cardi B, what's going to happen with Cardi B and these charges, and why don't we see? Let's see. I don't make no apologies for my mouth or how I respond to rude ass people. Fuck that. Alright, let's go in and see. This is such a strange angle. I'm not used to recording from this angle, so it's weird. So why don't we go and see, how did Cardi B feel about having to turn herself in? And for those who want to know, this is the Anna K Tarot. Okay, we'll also be using the Sevenfold Mystery Tarot, and we'll be using old school, the Psychic Tarot, maybe, I'm not sure. So why don't we just go? How did Cardi B feel about having to turn herself in? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Ooh, y'all, I got crackhead hands. Okay. I got Tokyo Tony hands. Wonky. Wonky. What? Well, let me just close my eyes and see. How did Cardi B feel? Go with this card. Then we're gonna go to this card. Wow, she was not happy. She was actually embarrassed. She was embarrassed, but the funny part is that she didn't show it. She felt defeated, and she also feels like these hoes is after her money. So she's feeling like, y'all hoes are really coming for my coin, bitch. Y'all coming for my coin. Spirit is like, get this one. She wasn't happy at all. And she's like, I'm going to have to put up a fight. I'm going to have to put up a fight. This is weird. Is the district attorney or whoever the prosecutor is it a woman? Because I think she's going to go in on Cardi's ass. I think she's going to turn it into a more serious matter. but she was asking for a plea deal. Her daughter, she's just had a baby. She wants, you know, more, you know, understanding, blasey and stuff of that like nature. So she was most definitely, I don't want to say pleading, but she's trying to have them understand her side of the story. Why don't we go into how do the strippers who accused Cardi over my body? Over my body. How do the strippers who she threw? I don't know who threw what. In all honesty, her friends. How do the strippers who were in the altercation feel about Cardi turning herself in? Them hoes is like popping bottles, bitch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. I'm actually hearing they actually feel it's gonna make the things worse for them because of all of the Cardi B fans. So they still feel like they're not safe, like they're under attack. So even though Cardi turned herself in, they're still worried about their safety. They feel that this is going to take forever. Like there's so many like different sides of the story. The publicity is weird. It's like they wanted it, but they didn't want it either. It's like it's rehatched things that they don't want to deal with. They're really worried about their like family and their matters of that sake. Here's the attorney who's practicing the case. There was some private celebration though, but they're worried about their safety, and it's also showing the like lawyer who's going to be working on their case. One of the chicks is like leaving. Like one of the chicks is like actually leaving further south, or is going further south. She just doesn't feel safe. It's like, this really is crazy. She's like, this bitch trying to fuck me up. Like her peoples or whoever. One of them is like leaving. The story still is not clear. There's still a lot of confusion and things behind it. But one of the chicks, she bounced. I don't know where she went, but she's like, bitch, I'm gone. It seems like the case, this is a funny case with many sides and many different stories. It's going to be, it's just a weird case. It has a very weird energy to it. It's like, if anything, it's gonna really move forward around, we're going to see things develop around February, March concerning the actual case. Here I need to know these cards don't look so good for people who are like suing Cardi. Like they look just as stressed out as if it was them who went to jail. It's like they celebrated, but then at the same time they're actually scared, guys. Like it's I have heard that they were scared, but the cards have a lot of anxiety. Like the cards have a lot of anxiety, and it's not good. It's not good, especially one of the chicks is like bounced, like left. Like she's scared for her life. So this is a very interesting case that can even further develop into suing Cardi civilly for their own safety. It's crazy. I just look, why we always gotta go back to the hood, or why can't we, you know, uplift but not go back. like I'm all about helping people from where you came from, but there's still a major problem with going back to your old ratchet spot. That's like taking a shit and going back and laying in it. It's not wise, you know. It really is true. Once you hit another level, you can't go back to where you were. Okay, how does Offset feel about what is going on? How does Offset feel how does he feel about it? He's probably like, shit, I can't even screw a bitch in silence. I'm like, I can't even cheat on my woman in silence. I can't even do nothing in secretive. Like, I can't even shit. You know what I'm saying? He feels bad. He feels bad. He feels like, you know, Cardi is being used as a example. He's like, yo, it's not that serious for all of this to be popping off. And right across it is the card of heartache. He's seeing her as being very vulnerable, or being very, very, you know, open. He's also trying to keep himself like busy. So he's trying to keep things like busy and things of that sort. He has a lot of stuff. He has a lot of stuff to like do, a lot. So he's trying to keep himself active, but there is still a very interesting issue. He's worried that if Cardi does catch a charge with this, it's like it's going to hang. She's going to blame him for the rest of her life. She's going to talk about it for the rest of her life. Remember that time I caught a charge when you was fucking all them hoes? Be careful with me. It's not a threat. It's a warning. You know what I'm saying? She's going to keep bringing it up. She's going to keep like bringing it up for like their entire like relationship. She's like, man, whatever, you know. She's pissed off. Let me see. She felt like defeated, you know what I'm saying? But she's having to keep a happy face, even though she really to be put in handcuffs made her realize how she could lose her daughter. It really looked like she was really hurt. Now let's get down to the real shit. Let's get down to what we really want to know. How does Nicki Minaj feel about all of this? How does Nicki Minaj feel about all of this? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. I'm just gonna do a freestyle. The look on this face, the look on this card's face is like, I told you she was a ratchet bitch. I told you, you can't turn a rat into a swan. Like, she's looking like, I told you. She thinks it's gonna be good for her business. Like, look, Cardi B going to jail proves that I am queen and I am so much better and that I am so much classier, and the things that I help to manifest, because she is taking some credit, y'all. She is taking some credit for helping to manifest some of this craziness. She's kind of happy about it. She's happy. She's happy. Like, she likes to see Cardi low. It's like, oh well, bitch, you should have acted like a lady. Like, that's really the energy I'm like getting. She's enjoying seeing Cardi B as the sacrificial lamb. The card of the devil. Yeah, She wants the whole world to see. She wants the whole world to see that a rat can't turn into a cat. Like, you know, she wants y'all to see it. It's literally the energy of like, bitch, your ratchet ways finally caught up to you. It's like, I told y'all she wasn't shit. It's like, it's that type of, you know, energy. Is Cardi B in the end, how is the case going to end? How is the case going to end? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. She's just going to have to take this L. Girl, you're going to have to take this L, bitch. You're going to have to take it. She's just going to have to take this L. She's going to try to make it work, kind of like make it push back as long as she possibly can, because she is like busy. Guys, she may end up spending a few months in jail too. Like maybe like 3. It's weird, 3 to 4 months. I feel months. But something is crazy. There's gonna be a few people in this case who lose complete credibility. Like, it's something about, it's weird. Something about 3 to 4. So either she's gonna spend 3 to 4 weeks in jail or 3 to 4 months. It's something about somebody's lying. One of them girls is lying.